What's up, YouTube? What's up, world? Yeah, man, it's your boy Ola, aka Real Money, man. Real money, money. But today, man, I'm coming in, checking in with you guys, man. It's Free Band Fridays, man. It's Friday, as you can hear in the title, Free Band Fridays. And today, man, we just gonna come to y'all, man, with some topics. Every day, man, we're gonna give y'all something to expound on. Something that we can all use for food for thought to keep us going, to keep us motivated. Also, in this video, I will be giving away $25,000 worth of primary trade lines and primary accounts to actually help boost your credit at least 30, maybe 100 points, just depending on what's going on with your credit. I actually do advise people in credit restoration. How about that? I don't do it. I teach people how to actually go to the pond, and actually fish. I could give you a fish and you'll eat for a day. I teach you how to fish, you'll feed yourself for a lifetime. And that's my whole thing. So today's topic in Free Band Friday, I just been thinking, and I think today's topic is going to be conditioning. You want to ask yourself, why conditioning? Hola. I say conditioning because conditioning is one of those things, So for those who don't know, me and my son, we practice jujitsu. Pretty good, somewhat athletic, but anyway, in that, one thing we teach is the main thing is never get tired. So it's about conditioning. And just in that, in any endeavor, you got to have conditioning. Conditioning shows fortitude, it shows endurance, it shows drive, it shows determination, it shows an abundance of on an array of a certain type of zeal that a person possesses. So with that, man, like I said, I just wanted to speak with you guys about conditioning, man, and understanding that conditioning works both ways. You know, in your everyday life, as far as your physical health, as well as just your mental. You got to be mentally conditioned as well. And the example I always use is, let's just say, for instance, everybody wants to go to the top. We all want to get to the top, whatever the top is. This analogy or this figment of our imagination that we created about the top, as far as it being success. It's a measurement of success. So with that, we all understand. Let's just say if we was to go out here and try to climb a mountain, depending on how high that mountain is, the altitude changes. And us being human beings, I don't know what you are, but us being human beings, when we get in certain conditions, as far especially altitude, it does certain things to our lungs. But it can either expand your lungs or shrink your lungs. And then that it actually causes respiratory problems that can actually shut you down and kill you when you get to certain altitudes, all the way to the point of when you're climbing certain levels, you got to actually sit there and let the oxygen and levels in your lungs and everything actually I guess equalize before you can actually start to actually continue in your ascent. Same with as far as water pressure, as far as if you was underwater. So just understanding those type of things, when you're dealing with mental conditioning and actually trying to climb a mountain via physical or whatever it is you're trying to ascertain or obtain, as far as whatever goals you have. So in that, if you're trying to get to the top, you must understand what we have to have conditioning. And with conditioning starts the main thing, which creates discipline. And in our habits, 21 days creates good habits. It can also, get rid of bad habits. It can rid you of bad habits. But the main thing we want to focus on is the discipline. So what I want you guys to kind of start doing is just, first thing, create a discipline of actually writing down your goals. That's the first thing we want to do for this new year. If you haven't already, I would advise you to create a vision board. Studies have shown that 45% of people are more likely to be successful if they create vision boards. Now, 46% may not seem like a lot to some people, but for the ones who've actually been through these triumphs and just been trying to feeling like, man, how do I get over the hill? How do I get over the hump? these are the things that actually takes those people to the next level. The millionaires, the billionaires, the successors, the predecessors, anybody who's actually walked in the shoes or trying to go down the path in which we're trying to actually go down. These are some of the things that they've done. They've created certain disciplines. They've created certain habits in their life. So what I want to say is, just on a financial tip, we must create financial conditioning as well. And in creating financial conditioning, I would say financial conditioning would be making sure you're on top of your credit, making sure you're actually creating a budget. Now, in the next video, I'll show you how to create a budget, a family budget that you can actually live on, to actually start to create you living above your means on paper, so that you can actually use that to your advantage to actually build leverage to acquire OPM. And OPM is other people's money. And who is the other people? The lenders. So in that, like I say, I just want to give you guys a couple things to think about, man. Like I say, so with it being Friday, free band Friday, we want to understand that we must have conditioning, mental conditioning. We must show fortitude. When we met with resistance, we must keep going. Why? Because we can't make excuses. Excuses are tools of incompetence, and they build monuments of nothingness. And those who specialize in them very seldom accomplish anything. Excuses. And I learned that when I was in the 6th grade, and it's stuck with me ever since. Shout out to my cousin. He actually passed a couple years back. Rest in peace to him. But anyway, like I say, the main thing is just to motivate you, man, to show you, to let you know that you can keep going. Who? You. You. Keep going, man. Keep going. You always got to remember, there's nobody on this world, with there being nothing new under the sun, there's nothing unique about your situation or what it is that you're going through that nobody else has actually not been able to go through or overcome. The only thing that makes your circumstance unique is the fact that you're in it. You being unique within your own right. So again, like I say, man, we must maintain conditioning, mental conditioning as well as physical conditioning. So with that being said, I want to actually jump into these $25,000 worth of trade lines I promised you guys, primaries as well. Something that's a little bit more heavier weighing as far as on your credit. You're not piggybacking somebody. This is what you're attaching to your personal credit profile, so that you can actually build credit and start to begin to build relationships with lenders, and then you can go out and sell your trade lines. That's a little bit of game. I hope you caught that. But so the first one, I'll put a link of all the trade lines and everything in the description below. The first one is my Jewelers Club. Simple. $100 sign up fee. Sign up for $100, and when you sign up, basically you're buying something for $100. So you can find the cheapest thing on there. If it's $100.01, buy it. So you don't have to. They have things that vary from different prices, an array of different prices, but you must spend at least $100. So I say find the cheapest thing on there for $100. If you're a male, if you're a female, buy your significant other something, or a family member, sibling, niece, or nephew. That's what I would recommend. Actually, when I did mine, it was a couple years ago. My mom was actually a breast cancer survivor, so I found some breast cancer awareness earrings on there with the pink ribbon. They were actually earrings. And she loved them. Like I said, that was only $100. So I killed two birds with one stone. I was able to give sentimental value to my mother, as well as being able to build my credit. So again, that's myjewelersclub.com. myjewelersclub.com. And again, I'll put the link in the description below. But that'll give you $5,000 worth of primaries. Every month, they will actually bill your whatever cards you have linked to it. They'll bill you $25 to $30. The lender is actually Major Financial. So when you actually check your credit report and it actually posts, it'll be under Major Financial. And again, that's a $5,000 trade line. On to the next trade line. I'm going to give you guys. Now, this one's some secret sauce here. This one is actually 12,000, so we're going up to 17,000 just off the rip. And this one is Credit Strong. Credit Strong will charge you $189 to post over $10,000 worth of it'll post a $10,000 credit installment loan. That's what'll actually be posted on your credit profile. As well as actually being able to set up your payments, as far as it'll actually post on your credit report that you've made up to 120 months worth of payments. So like it's tremendous as far as what it can do for you and your credit. And again, that's Credit Strong. That's CreditStrong.com. And I'll put that link in the description below too. As well, quick update. I know a lot of you guys were probably familiar with Huntington and Chase and Oxford Publishing. They actually, this was 2 weeks ago, I received the email from them, and they're not dealing with the credit bureaus anymore. So right now they're under construction, trying to figure out which ones they're going to be in. These two trade lines actually dropped my credit, and I'll probably put this in the video. It dropped my credit score 57 points. You talking about going from a 750 and dropping 57 points, like a 695. Like, man, it was ugly. Like, dagger to the heart. But I got conditioning and I knew how to pivot. So there's certain things I did as far as just with my credit limit and my credit utilization that actually was able to offset the loss in the loss of the credit limit that I had. And these are things that I'll be teaching you in the next video, in the future videos. But again, so like I say, we have Credit Strong. That's 12,500. Then you have, what is that? My Jewelers Club. I gave you that one first. That's already, you're looking at already 17,500. Also, you could go to tractorsupply.com. Tractorsupply.com, they sell tractors, but they'll give you a $1,500 trade line. You just same thing, plug and play your information, put your debit card in, they'll submit your application, boom, and you're done. It's that easy. So with that, like I say, man, that's where we at. That's 1,500. We are 70. We was at 17.5, 18, 19. What sauce do I want to give you guys? I got so much, like oh man. So I'm trying to think, what sauce I'm going to give y'all, man. I'm going to give y'all some more sauce. They got the self-lender out there where if you're renting an apartment or you're renting from a private owner that you can, and this is the actual website, self-lender. I'll put this in the description below. I wouldn't count this as some of the sauce that I'm actually giving y'all today. But self-lender, like I say again, as explained, if you're renting a home and not purchasing your home right now, actually paying a mortgage, when I say purchasing your home, you can actually go to a site, self-lender, and it'll actually it'll post on your credit report the payments that you're making monthly to your landlord. So, drum roll. I'm doing a drum roll in my mind right now, trying to think about what sauce I'm going to get a world today on Free Band Friday. What sauce? We can go to a simple one. Finger Hut, man. You can go to places as simple as Finger Hut. Sign up, same process, plug and play, buy something, boom, you have installment credit. And what I'll do is I'll go into my my little secret lab or file cabinet of the cooker, the kitchen where I cook up. I'll get in the kitchen, man, and I'll put a couple more in the description. So my word to yours, I'm gonna keep my word and give you what you need in the description and the comment box below. Well, not the comment box, I'm new to this, but anyway, in the description, I will put the sites for you. And I told you 25,000, 20 to 25,000. I'm gonna give you just that. So with that, you just got the credit lines. We just talked about conditioning as far as mental and physical. I hope all my men out there drinking water. I hope all my women out there drinking water. And in the next videos, man, the video after this, I'll actually be showing you certain letters that you can actually start using to actually get certain derogatory marks off your credit. And I'll do a step by step, man. I kind of walk y'all through what's going on and actually how to be able to do that. So I hope in the last video, if you haven't already, you started your in-home business via corporation, LLC, nonprofit, your business of choice. I hope you got your W-4 forms. You've refilled those out so that you can be receiving more money on your paychecks every week or every bi-weekly or every month, however you get paid. And then I hope you're starting to, an app that I want you guys to download is TaxBot. Download TaxBot and start keeping your receipts. Another gem for you guys who are already kind of well versed in this financial world. If you do have a car, I want to let you know, and you can look this stuff up. Don't take my word for it. But if it's the time for you to be looking or purchasing a vehicle and you're just in this process and trying to, get your financial situation together, I would advise you to get a car over 6,000 pounds. It's a write-off. The car itself, if you go out and get a Range Rover or a Land Rover right now, it's over 6,000 pounds. Certain trucks, you can get that car and actually write it off. It's a business vehicle. And these are things that I'm going to show you how to do. I'm going to actually show you how to navigate in the business world. And that's why I feel so liberated. I'm actually able to, it's not even about the money. I have money, but I don't even really deal with cash anymore. But it's about the time freedom. Time freedom is a liberation that I can't even explain to you. You have to feel it. It's like sometimes I wake up and it's like I got this going. So this is, my money's actually working for me to the point it's like I find myself bored to where it's like I'm always on myself like, man, you got to do more. You got to do this. You got to do that, but I'm finally enjoying life, man. And I love it. So again, man, in the comment box below, tell me things that you questions that you might have about anything that you've seen in these videos. And again, every day, man, I'm going to be coming in. I'm going to be giving you game dealing with all financial literacy. Another thing I want you guys to do, if you haven't done it as well, just another for starters. Once you start receiving this money from your paychecks and everything and starting to create leverage and, get the money from the lenders, I want you guys to save $1,000. Put it in a savings account and don't even touch it. Like, don't even touch it. This is one of the things that the greats do. And last but not least, I want all my people reading, man. We got to stay proactive and we got to stay studious. The more studious we are, the more liberated we are. Because now we're informing ourselves and, we kind of, I don't get into all that relearn, and you got to do. Nah, man, they gave us that for a reason because it's a game to be played. So, with that being said, I'm finna give you some mortgage juice. Watch this. And we're back. So, that free gem that I wanted to give you guys. We have The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. Hey, man. When I was talking about time freedom, this is one of them ones, man. Like I say, this is one of those books that gives you the game. Like, I played sports, so whether it was sports, whether it was school, taking notes, like, I knew studying was key. Like, studying is how you create retention, information retention, how you actually create clairvoyance, full understanding of things. So this is like play-by-play book. If you're into sports or whatever it is you do, whatever field that you're in where you have to study in order to pass, or go to the next level, ranking up. This is one of those ones, man. This is good film right here. So as far as that's an analogy, this is good film right here. Like I said, it gives you a play-by-play, man, to an extent as far as on what some of the greats already done, man. The predecessors, they already blazed the path for us. All we got to do is follow. And that's some of the easiest and most potent information that I could tell you. Like, it's cool to be creative and innovative. You know what I'm saying? If you're an innovator, cool. All power to you. Blaze the trail. But I don't want to be like But 87% of probably anything that you're trying to do as far as being successful, something that you want to do, somebody's already done it. So learn how to work smart and not hard. Work smarter, not harder. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, that's what we have today for Free Band Friday, man. So again, just a quick recap. Remember, we got to stay disciplined. We must have conditioning. And we must be trying to build that credit. So today we talked about conditioning, with it being Free Band Fridays. We talked about $25,000 worth of trade lines that I just gave you primaries to actually start boosting your, let's just say you have bad credit right now because, oh man, I owe this person, oh man, I owe that person. Guess what? You put this $25,000 on there, it's going to change your credit utilization and your credit limit, which is going to offset your credit utilization, which is probably going to boost your score some. So then it'll take some of the stress off that you have when you're trying to go get more credit cards or just trying to receive other credit, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Money magic. But again, man, that's all I got for you guys today, man. Like I say, you be blessed. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tomorrow, I'll be giving you guys the videos as far as on how to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys some letters to show you how to start getting some of these derogatory marks off your credit. And then from there, like I said, we're going to do a step-by-step process on, giving you what it took, what I'm going to give you the play-by-play on what I did and make it easier for you. You can do it. You cannot do it. Hey, like I say, man, I've escaped. You see this picture? Guy in the hammock. They say, hey, man. What is it that you do, man, that allows you to smoke the devil's lettuce? I created time freedom. My money works for me. Who do I have to answer to? Okay. He's scratching. But anyway, man, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Like I say, man, y'all get to it. Stay focused. Peace.